Welcome to Comfort Time with Aunty Yunike, where we share testimony stories. Our story for today is not a very nice one. It's called Follower or No Backbone Child. No one wants their child to be called a follower or to be said to be one that has no backbone. But this is what we have been seeing. I'm going to share a story of a young girl who ended up being called a follower and being traumatized by that name. So, you know how these days, because of all these moral issues, how most parents prefer to send their children to schools, spiritual schools. So these could be Catholic schools, schools run by UCZ, by Seventh Day, schools run by churches. And the reason for that is that they are hoping that in such churches there will be some form of discipline, that the structures in place will allow their children to grow up, with morals. So what happened in this story is that these children went to a school and decided, and when you are enrolling these children, normally you don't go to a school by your church. You can have children from UCZ going to Catholic schools, or children from Catholic families going to Seventh Day. So we are all one. As long as it's church, we know that values are the same. So now we had children who went to this school and were following the rules, okay? But then after some time, I think one or two children got tired and decided, you know what? I don't even belong to this faith. So I don't see why I should be following the rules. So now, because it was not possible for her to be disobedient on her own, she decided she was going to recruit others. So she went, called other girls, told them, look, we can do this. We don't have to obey these people. We don't have to do what they want. We are not of this faith, forgetting that when you are going to those schools, you actually sign that you'll be obedient. So whether you are, let's say you go maybe to a Catholic school, and I know a lot of people say Catholic schools worship Mary when they see the statue of Mary, and no matter how much you explain to them that the statues of Mary doesn't mean we worship her, it just means we honor her. Because which of us who have mothers don't honor and respect their mothers? And when people die, don't we still keep their photos? Why do we keep the photos? We keep in memory. That is not to say we have not let go. No, it's just in memory of the ones who have gone, the love that we had for them, and the memories that we still have. So when you go to such schools and you are not Catholic, you start thinking, no, they worship idols. And it's difficult for someone to convince you that they don't. And when you go as a Catholic girl to another school with a different faith, when you see their routine prayers, you also think, no, this is not what I signed up for. Therefore, I'm going to be disobedient. So it's very important here to tell the parents to walk with the children as they take them to those schools. So this child decided, I'm not going to follow the rules. When it's time for prayers and meditation, I'm going to do my own thing. And all those that she recruited were doing the same thing. So those who tried to say, we won't follow you, they were shamed and disgraced. And levels of self-esteem at those ages very difficult. So some who were courageous enough or were confident enough pulled out and said, no, we cannot do this. I don't know what I'll say to my parents. Should I be expelled? Others who were really needy, wanting to have friends, decided they were going to follow. And so the first time they did that, the prefects found them, talked to them, reported them, and they were warned. And others, after warning them, they stopped it. They started following the rules. But others continued. So second time they got written reprimands. The third time they were just expelled. So now the parents had to go to the school to be told why their children are expelled. And it's from there that I'm saying, how is it that we are not helping our children to have their own backbone? We did a video that is talking about just that. Knowing yourself, knowing who you are, and the link will show how this child displayed how they know who they are and behaved in that way. We also are going to show a video that shows an organization called Great Achievers, how they are helping children, students, to know how to study and to know how to have their own self-esteem and also their self-worth. This cannot just come from the schools. As parents, we need to also help our children. As you run your family, your home, it's very easy to tell which child is easily led to do the wrong things and which child can stand their ground. And it's up to us as parents to help those children. We have leaders, they can be female, male, who are good leaders and are leading according to God's will, are leading with pure intentions. But we also have leaders who have bad intentions, who are ready to lead people astray. What tools are we giving our children to be able to discern, to identify leaders who want to lead them astray? It's very important that as parents we take note. These videos that I've talked about, these can help you. You can share with the children, or if it's a children watching, you can share with your parents so that you have a sense of what to do. The Great Achievers organization actually mentors even how to study, even what type of friends you should be playing with. All that is in their program. So if you are not able to just talk to the children, please watch that video and see how you can be in touch with that organization so that your child can be a member of that organization and can be helped, because they are not only ending at secondary school, they are working with the children up to tertiary and beyond. So I feel it's important for us as parents to ensure that we give our children the tools to follow through. Please, let's all ensure that we help our children, not only from our families, children from the communities, so that we work together. If you see that a child is hesitant or has less confidence, find ways of helping them. I've talked about 2 videos, Your Own Values and High Achievers videos, which you can watch, which you can give the children to watch to help them see and discern when other people are leading them astray. So if you have encountered such stories in your communities, maybe in schools, please share with us so that we can learn from each other. How did they help those children? Because you know, when you get expelled, it's not easy to find another school. Everybody looks at you as a reject. When you were doing something, thinking you were being a star, thinking you were trying to claim your rights. So please, let's help our children so that they are not found in such situations. So in case you have not subscribed, I'm asking that please do subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Anywhere where you're seeing a thumb on your screen, click on it. Where you're seeing subscribe, click on it. That will help us to grow, and also share the videos widely so that many people get to hear the stories and we get to help many more people. So Comfort Time continues. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.